Yo, let me tell y'all something straight from the gut. KFAB's history ain't black history, and that ain't no accident. It's a racist erasure, a white supremacist blackout where them 11:10 a.m. waves been rolling since 1924. Licensed to some white beer company in Lincoln, Nebraska, spitting white voices from day one, like they own the air we breathe. Back then, it was all white farm reports, white weather, white news. Ain't no black DJs, no black stories, no nod to us building this land while they chained us. By 1951, they became Nebraska's first 24-hour station, but who they keepin' up all night? White folks' dreams, not ours. Fast forward to 1959, they add KFAB FM, simulcasting that white noise, switching to beautiful music in the 60s like they trying to pretty up their racist roots. In 1984, first in Omaha for AM stereo, white tech flex, no black innovation. Then 2000 hits, Clear Channel, now iHeartMedia, buys them up for millions, turning it into a corporate racist machine. And by 2005, HD radio drops, but still no black signal in the mix. This ain't history, it's a racist timeline. Ignorant are black kings and queens who built radio from the shadows, like Jack L. Cooper with his all-Negro hour in 29, but KFAB, they ain't celebrating that, cause they history ain't ours. It's white history, white lies, and we left out, proving they systemic racism been the real broadcast since jump. And don't get me started on iHeartMedia. Them white corporate colonizers who snatched KFAB in 2000 through Clear Channel, rebranding to iHeart in 2014 like they hear tin us. Nah, they hear tin they white wallets. iHeart own 850 plus stations nationwide. A racist empire controlling what we hear from coast to coast, but where the black beats at KFAB? Nowhere. They history a white takeover, started as Clear Channel in 74 by white boys Larry Mays and BJ. Red McCombs in San Antonio, buying up black voices and silencing. Merging with AM/FM in 2000 to become the biggest radio beast, dodging antitrust with shady deals. By 2019, they bankrupt, restructuring under white suits like Bob Pittman, but still pushing white agendas. They got their diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives dropping 2024 reports on inclusion strategies, with Yesenia Bello as Senior VP of DI since 2023, talking equity goals and multicultural sales, but it's benevolent racism, acting like they lifting us while they white savior complex keeps black hosts off the air. iHeart's Black Effect podcast network, with Charlemagne since 2020. That's national shine, but Omaha? KFAB. Crickets, no black podcasts, no black events, just white noise. They community spotlight media grant for black orgs? Fake white guilt, not real representation. This ain't inclusion, it's cultural appropriation, stealing our shine without giving us the mic. Proving they institutional racism run deep. Now let's talk that hierarchy at KFAB, a racist pyramid with white folks stacked from bottom to top, no black bricks in sight. At the peak, see Taylor Wallet 3, that white market manager overseeing KFAB, KSRZ, Kizo, all them stations in Omaha, like a white overlord reporting to iHeart's regional white bosses. He the one calling shots on hiring, but where the black hires? None. Under him, Jim Rose as program director since 2016. That white gatekeeper scheduling content. Decidin who speaks. His Rosie did you know us see a white fragility rant, dodging accountability while he blocked black voices with his implicit bias. Rose culpable as hell, cause he running the show, hiring white co-hosts like Gary Saddlemeyer. That old white veteran mumbling news since 76, no black backup. Then Wendy Wild, white news director managing reports, where the black journalists. Scott Voorhees, white production manager and mid-morning host, handling audio ops. Ain't no black producers touching them boards. The on-air crew, all white. Saddlemeyer co-hosting, Rose dropping his rants, where he's filling mornings, and ghosts like Ian Swanson, white afternoon drive till 2023. Now Ricketts white spokesperson, and Chris Baker, white talk host fired 2021 for racist tweet, but replaced with more white. No black hosts, no black contributors, past or present. Even Emery Songer, current afternoon white boy since 2023, keeping it Lily. This workplace racism and racial apartheid, no black equality, no black inclusion. Rose and Wallet, the racist culprits, hiring white microaggressors, perpetuating white dominance with a tone policy and benevolent stereotypes. iHeartMedia talk big on GI. But it's a white lie. They got Yesenia Bello pushing multicultural sales since 2019, and the 2024 ESG report bragged gin about equity initiatives and diverse talent pipelines, but Omaha? KFAB. Zero black representation. They Black Effect Network with Charlemagne got podcasts like Therapy for Black Girls and Carefully Reckless, but that national fluff ain't reaching local air. KFAB still all white, no black DJs, no black news anchors. They Living Black, event in 2021 with Roddy Ricch and Mary J. Blige. White savior stunt, not real change. This reverse racism they dismiss. Claims of anti-white bias invalid, cause whites got the power, flip it, and it's they all-white lineup heiress in us. iHeart owned by white investment giants like BlackRock for 0.9% stake, PIMCO 17%, and Global Media 12%. Them suits dictating programming from New York boardrooms, pushing white agendas while they talk diversity. BlackRock, with a $10 trillion grip, tied to ESG schemes that sound good but keep black voices off local waves, they mandate Black Lives Matter, chatter on KFAB, forcing Rose and Saddlemeyer to lip service our pain. But it ain't enough, cause they can't never do enough with their racism. They slaves to their masters at PIMCO and Vanguard, pumping out white noise, cultural erasure, and racial profiling in hiring, while acting like they fighting for us. This ain't equality, it's white fragility dodging real change, and KFAB the poster child for their racist hypocrisy. I'm calling it loud, KFAB's history ain't black history, cause they never celebrated ours, never gave us space to shine. From 1924 white Buick roots to iHeart's 2000 takeover, it's been a white supremacist saga. No black pioneers, no nod to Jack L. Cooper or them early black DJs who built radio while whites stole the credit. They don't have us represented, so they don't have our truth. No Black History Month specials, no black hosts lifting our legends. Just white all lives matter deflections heiressing our pain. Rose culpable as program director for this negligent inclusion, his white savior complex pretending to cover us while blocking black hires with his implicit bias. Wallet as market manager, the top white dog, responsible for diversity, but delivering zero. His benevolent racism keeping us out. iHeart's DI talk? All lives matter smoke, cause they ain't hiring black folks at KFAB, ain't amplifying black voices, just tone policing our silence. We need black anchors, black directors, black everything, shut down this racist void, demand black equality on them waves, and make KFAB reflect us for real. The revolution brewing, and they white racist silence about to get shattered by our roar. You all racist up in here, know what I'm saying?